Libras, what is going on with you this week? Ooh. Okay. All right. So, well, okay. So on Sunday the 5th, we have some talk here of you setting an example and doing something kind. I thought it was interesting that you may have found that you wanted to do something kind, but you weren't doing it, you know, so that everybody could see you. It was something that you just intended to do maybe behind the scenes and for the very honest purpose of being helpful to those in need right now. And it would appear that it's being watched regardless. So there could be several other people, possibly some type of an organization, you know, a community, or individuals like children or people who are more immature or people who are younger or something like that. Okay, so it's almost like you took on involuntarily a mentor type of a position in doing this act of kindness, or someone ropes you in and says, oh, I like the way she thinks. Oh, I like the way he thinks. Look at this little thing that he offered to do for the community in need right now, or something like that. And they said, come here. Okay, be a part of this, or can you help with this? So it seems to be leading into something bigger. Ultimately, it feels to me very personal. So there could be people that you're almost mentoring over involuntarily who watch you like your children, okay, or like anyone younger who looks up to someone who can come in with a strong position of leadership and say, okay, look, you know, this is what can be done here. This is how things can be improved upon. Here's what we're going to do. And you just sort of take charge. It just feels to me like, who am I talking to? Libras? So that makes some sense. I mean, I guess that's how you guys are. And there's that charming element going on here where it's very much like you're in your domain, even though it's not your domain. And so it's very much like people want to have you around, and people want to learn and follow you. Okay, so I feel good about that. Make sure you're taking the time to do this. Now, on Monday the 6th, I heard spice it up, and it felt to me like cooking some Puerto Rican food or something in the kitchen, or, you know, it felt to me like cooking, and it felt like in the bedroom. So I think we're talking sexually, but I also think that we're talking about food in the sense that food is medicine. Okay, the kitchen is symbolic of you feeding your body, feeding your mind, feeding your soul. I saw you cooking for other people. And my feeling here was that you were putting love and attention into it, but also the fact that it was spicy felt to me like it was kind of fighting. Okay, so if we were to talk about like vitamin C being able to fight off infection or virus, you know, things like this. So my feeling here is that you're trying to be more mindful about what you're putting into your own body, but also encouraging others around you to do the same. And that would probably be family and friends, but it could be on a larger scale as well. My feeling here sexually is that it sort of speaks for itself, and this is a rated G show. So, you know, I just feel that if you've been having some stagnancy in your love life, this may be a time to either get out there, no time like the present to update your profile and to get on a dating site. What else is everybody going to do? You know, there's a lot of room here for sexual adventure. Okay, so whether you're committed or not, check it out, have fun. Wednesday the 8th, I saw, as well as Thursday the 9th, some type of a program. I think that this is more connected to what I saw a little bit earlier, because it goes all the way into Friday the 10th, where you may be put into a position where you're Speaker of the House, they said. So you could find yourself being thrown into a position or finally getting a position that you wanted. For most of you, I feel like you're rather surprised by it, and you're being asked to head something up. It felt to me like a program, a new venture. It could be just even that your place of employment is now structuring everything to be online and you somehow get tossed into that. But regardless, I feel you finding yourself in a position of leadership where you're helping others, because it's like you're not finding it very difficult to save yourself. Okay, or you already did. So maybe you're a little bit ahead of the game, something like that. Now I feel profit in that long term. Sunday the 12th, I do see, which is interesting, because then here we go into Sunday the 12th, and I'm seeing your money go backward a little bit. Okay, so just here's a good way to say this. Sometimes, one thing's going forward and the other thing's going backward, and it's like, oh my God, I'm always even Steven, or it's like, I can't just catch a break here. And I think what's going to be really important is to focus on what is going right, what is going in a positive moving direction, and give a lot of extra time and attention there. And whatever seems to be going backward here with your finances, I feel like don't give it too much of your attention, because a lot of it could end up working itself out in the next couple months anyways. So don't be threatened by talk of something.